Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this pick a card reading. So, this pick a card reading is all about the next chapter of your life. A powerful shift is coming, so get ready. Before I start the reading, I just want to begin by saying thank you, everyone, so much for giving me such a warm welcome back. I really appreciate all of your love, all of your comments, and all of your wonderful support. To my existing subscribers and to my new subscribers, thank you everyone. I really appreciate you, and I'm so happy to have you here with me on the channel. So let's now get into your reading. The next chapter of your life. So as you can see on the screen, there are 3 different cards to choose from with 3 different crystals. For group number 1, we have milky quartz. For group number 2, we have rose quartz. And for group number 3, we have lapis lazuli. Okay, so feel free to pause the video now if you would like to meditate and focus on each crystal, group, timestamp, or number, and I will see you when I get to your group. Bye. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this milky quartz crystal, then this is your reading. Let's take a look and see what will be unfolding in this next chapter of your life. And oh my goodness, my right ear just suddenly started ringing like crazy as I said your introduction. So yeah, we got some psychics watching this reading. Yeah, I'm picking up on like increased intuition, someone that is clairvoyant and clairaudient. I'm seeing you. Yeah, you may be someone who hears things, you receive messages in your inner ear. You just have a way of knowing things. Or this feels like the energy that you're going to be stepping into. This energy filled with, and a time period filled with increased intuition and increased psychic ability and just mystical experiences. Yeah, things are suddenly feeling super mystical. Now let's turn your card around. So we actually have 2 cards. And it's funny because initially I was just going to use this card for the reading, but I felt guided to shuffle a card from this deck for each group as well. So as always, there is a divine reason for these things. Now that feels like a message for you as well. In this next chapter of your life, you're going to be saying things like that, there's a reason for everything, and you will be seeing the higher perspective behind the events that are unfolding in your life and the events that will unfold in your life. I see you really tuning into the core of your consciousness. This is super interesting. Now let's turn your card around. I know you're dying to see what this is. Let's see what is happening. Oh, now would you look at that? Look at the... Sorry guys, my camera is going a bit crazy. That's also a message for you. So things are going to be coming into focus for you in this next chapter of your life. That's something I can see really clear. So the way that my camera kind of went a bit blurry and I had to refocus it. So you're going to be seeing things clearly in this next chapter of your life, group number 1. And see how her eyes are closed. So you will be able to see so much with your eyes closed. And that tells me about you receiving messages in dream state. You feeling really tuned in and tapped into your inner realm, to your intuition. You're going within to find guidance. So as opposed to relying on outward sources, I'm seeing you leaning on your ancestors, leaning on your spirit guides, your higher self, the universe, the stars. I see you getting into astrology, astronomy. I can see someone, and I've just noticed this moon. Ooh, specific message. You could have ADHD, or you feel like you do. Now, I just seen the moon in this card on her head, the crescent moon. Yeah, this is bringing a lot of things to me. So now this crescent moon does speak of increased intuition, but I'm also hearing that Shiva is significant to somebody. And in this next chapter of your life, you're going to be meditating more. So once again, you're really diving into your inner realm, and you will be finding sanctuary within your own inner realm, which is really powerful. And I just heard that song by Jill Scott. One is the magic number. I love that song. So there's a line where she says, "There's just me. One is the magic number." So you're really, you're loving yourself, you're embracing your magic, your high priestess energy. You're feeling like the high priestess, group one. In this next chapter, you will be leaning into your femininity, embracing the essence of your femininity. And you're also bringing things towards you. So you're becoming a magnet. In this next chapter, you are becoming a magnet for the things that you desire, things, opportunities, experiences, and people that you desire or that you are wanting to bring into your reality. And I'm seeing that you are pulling these things in with your energy, with your mind, with your intention. So you're strengthening your mind in this next chapter, and your mind, you're going to see how it really is the most powerful tool within your possession. You're using your mind to have it all, I'm hearing. So for example, let's say if you applied for a job and the person that interviewed you said, okay, we'll get back to you within a week. But let's say, 10 days or 2 weeks pass by. You're not going to call them to say, oh, hey, I'm calling to see what's going on. You're going to use your mind. You're going to use your imagination. So whatever it is you want. So let's take that example now. You're going to imagine the interviewer calling you back and saying, oh, hey, you've got a job, or whatever you want them to say. So when things don't go your way in the 3D, or when things are not moving how you want them to in the 3D, I'm seeing that you're going to actually dive into the ocean, the mystical, magical ocean of your mind, and you're going to bathe in that ocean. You're going to dive deep in that ocean, and you are going to use the ocean of your mind to manifest all that you desire in the 3D reality. So this is really cool. Now somebody could be dyeing their hair red, burgundy, or getting braids. I'm seeing you also, now someone, you stopped wearing makeup for a while, or yeah, you may have had may have been going through like a Ketu transit, perhaps Ketu transiting your first house or something. Or even if you're not, I just pick up on someone that stopped wearing makeup for a while. You just lost interest in those things. And I see you wearing makeup again. I see you making changes to your look somehow and just enjoying putting yourself together and doing yourself up, doing your hair, your makeup, your skincare routine. So I see you also beautifying yourself in this next chapter of your life and enjoying that process of really pouring into yourself and focusing on your self-care and all of that good stuff. So again, the vibe is very feminine. It's very surrendered. It's very slow. So this next chapter sees you slowing down as well. So for those that have been working a lot, overworking, or just moving super fast, I see that this feels like a season to slow down. I just heard slow living. So effectively, you are really manifesting your desired reality in this next chapter. You're feeling powerful, you're feeling strong, you're feeling very psychic, very intuitive and capable in this next chapter. And you're embracing your femininity. It's just so strong. And you are becoming super duper magnetic in this next chapter. Everything is coming to you. Everyone is coming to you. Everyone wants a piece of you. You know, I'm seeing like different people wanting to hire you, wanting to like recruit you, I want to say, and just inviting you to things. You may want to be a bit more alone. You may want to just focus on your inner realm and be in your own space, but people will be inviting you out a lot. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Okay, let's get further into this now. Sorry, good one. I just have to change, I just have to pause the camera for a moment. I had to like adjust my seat. And again, that's a message. So you're making some adjustments in this next chapter of your life. You're reconfiguring things. You're changing your life. You're changing your outlook. And I can see that you are going to be changing the way that you look at things. And that leads to the things that you look at changing. So your reality will be changing. And it's because you are changing the way that you're looking at things. Again, see how her eyes are closed. So you're going to be seeing so much with your eyes closed. But I can see, and the way I keep like moving the table and adjusting the camera, normally I don't do this. I just kind of leave it once it's done. But if there's anything that you don't like, I'm seeing that in this next chapter, you're going to change it with the quickness. So whatever areas of your life you don't feel satisfied with, It's like you're no longer settling, group one, in this next chapter. You're going after what you want. In fact, not even going after. You're deciding what you want. You're setting clear intentions. And then with your mind, with your magic, with your feminine essence, you're going to pull those things towards you. So I'm just seeing you saying, come here. So when it comes to the things that you want, the opportunities you're wanting to bring in and where you're wanting to go, the job you want, the money you want, you're saying come here to those things. And because you're so magnetic, those things will have no choice but to submit to your will. The vibe also feels very irresistible with you in this next chapter. Yeah, you're coming across as irresistible. And see how the sirens just went off. I don't know if you can hear it. So yeah, something about this feels like siren energy, but also the sirens make me think of an emergency. So it's like you're no longer waiting and compromising. You want what you want, and you feel so sure and confident that you can have what you want, and you will get what you want. Group number one. Wow, let's check out your second card. Oh, yes, that does align perfectly. So in this next chapter, you're slowing down and you're going within. I see you spending more time at home. Some of you may begin working from home, doing more work from home. You could be taking a trip, taking a vacation, a holiday. But it's like in some way you're getting away from the hustle and bustle, and you're creating a life you love. Thailand is significant to someone. You may want to go to Thailand. You're planning a trip there. Someone wants to move there. I'm seeing Bali. I'm seeing Mexico. I'm seeing Peru. Any of these places are significant. Yeah, these could be significant to some of you. Now, yeah, there's a journey, there's a trip that's being taken, a voyage. Now, the general message is that this is an internal voyage. So you're taking an internal journey within your own self. First and foremost, that's what's going on. But for others of you, this is like a physical, a literal journey. So traveling somewhere, going from one place to another. But you're going somewhere, and this will help you to slow down. It makes you feel like, yes, I want to slow down here. I'm also seeing you shifting from one state to another. So everything is a state, especially if we think in terms of manifestation and the law of assumption. Everything is a state. You are shifting from one state to another. And this leads you to go from having one certain type of experience to having another set of experiences. So your experiences will be changing because your state is changing. Your mind is leveling up. This feels like a glow up of the mind as well. Group number one. And yeah, someone could be going to the beach. You could live by the beach. Miami is coming through. California. LA. Yeah, these places could be significant. But you are creating something magical in this next chapter. And in fact, it feels like your whole life is going to feel very magical in this next chapter because you're seeing the magic within yourself, and that helps you to see the magic within all things around you. Because as within, so without. You're seeing how magical you are, and your outer reality is going to reflect the magic that dwells within your own being. And it's going to be really trippy. I'm seeing you having more synchronicities, a lot of epiphanies, a lot of aha moments. You're going to feel very divinely guided. You're going to feel very protected. You're going to feel like things are aligning. Like in this next chapter, group one, you're slowing down. You're slowing down and you're sinking into alignment, dropping into alignment. And this happens because you will be slowing down, because when we're moving really fast, everything can get distorted. But when we slow down, we can actually see. So as you move into this slower time period where you're going to be able to slow down, to live the way you want to live, to take that much needed rest, it allows you to see so much in your dreams, within your own self, within your reality. This feels like a very, very powerful time period. You're going to be tuning into your magic. I see, you studying, deepening your studies of the occult, getting more into mysticism. This could be studying, astrology, tarot. things of this nature, the esoteric, but I'm seeing, the South Node, Ketu, the South Node is very significant in this next chapter. You're going to be really seeing the truth of your reality. Ketu, the South Node, is going to show you the truth in this next chapter of your life. But most importantly, you're going to see the truth of who you really are, what you really are, how powerful, divine, and cosmic you really are. And I'm seeing the star as well. Yeah, you're really shining bright in this next chapter, group number 1. Once again, you're magnetic. It's like anything you want, you can have it. That's the vibe in this next chapter, honestly. Wow, so you're feeling confident. You're feeling very capable, and it's like a quiet confidence. You're going to be doing all these magical things, and you may not even tell anyone because it feels like it's just your own business, and you also feel like most people won't understand or believe you. But I see you having some really otherworldly experiences, really tapping into other realms. Some of you may be getting more into astral projection, lucid dreaming. I'm seeing a lot of manifestation. Like, we're always manifesting, but often we can end up manifesting things unconsciously. But I see you consciously manifesting. So you're making that conscious effort to construct, to reconstruct, and to consciously create your reality. It's like you're seeing everything as a game in this next chapter. I feel like you're mastering, or you're seeking to master the game of life, because you're seeing life as a game and you're getting the cheat codes to the game. And you're making great progress in this game in the next chapter. And it all comes back to you diving into your inner realm, going within, tapping into your own magic. And it's like you're going within to make things happen without. So as you go into your inner realm, to imagine things going in a certain way for you, to imagine, let's say if you want someone to have a certain conversation with you, or if you want the conversation to go in a certain way, I see you imagining that. So you're going to imagine things really going your way in this next chapter. Like you're making a conscious effort moment to moment to create the kind of moments that you want to have. And it leads to you having a series of magical, mystical, and amazing moments. Wow, let's get a closing message for you. Good one. Closing message. Ooh, oh my, wow, okay. Look at this. Look at this, group 1. I need to make some space. All of this magical energy on the table now. Ooh, I just heard you're realizing that you are the table. There's a lot of confidence you're going to be feeling in this next chapter. So you have luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. So you're feeling lucky. You're feeling so lucky, so blessed in this next chapter. I see a lot of incredible opportunities coming your way, and you're pulling them all to you. You're using your mind, your intention. You're really focusing, and you're becoming really conscious about what you're thinking about, because you're realizing just how much your thoughts, your words create your reality. Okay, we have 15 as well, the key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So you're letting go of that past way of being, maybe where you're kind of being a bit more passive and just saying, oh, I can't really change anything. I can't do anything about my life. It's like you're taking control. You are realizing that you have the key, and you always had the key to your own freedom, to your own magic, the key to change your reality. You're realizing that I have this key. Oh my goodness. I'm hearing the key dwells within my heart. So you're diving into your heart space to check in with, okay, what feels good? What feels divinely aligned to me? What path is my heart yearning to take? Okay, and then that key leads you to your luck. It leads you to your ideal reality. Okay, it leads you to this pathway where everything goes your way. Yeah, you're leaning into your power and your magic in this next chapter, and it leads to a beautiful new beginning. You're taking a new direction, and life is going to feel like a continuous adventure. So again, you're taking a journey, a voyage within, but others of you are taking a literal journey. Yeah, a literal journey somewhere. It could be a place where there's less hustle and bustle. Someone could be moving away from the city. I see someone kind of going to an ashram or ashram-like setting. I just saw 222 as well. Someone could be just going somewhere to take a break. Or either way, I just see you getting more rest and really prioritizing yourself as well in this next chapter. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Group 1. I really hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Hello, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this rose quartz crystal, then this is your reading. Let's take a look and see what will be unfolding in this next chapter of your life. What is this powerful shift? Let's take a look and see. Ooh, things are moving forward. Okay, so you may have been going through a slow time period. Maybe you've been kind of waiting for things. Things have been taking long. You've been wondering, when are things going to pick up? When is business going to pick up? When is my life going to turn around? Or when am I going to really see and receive the fruits of my labor? And what I can see here, Group 2, in this next chapter of your life, things are going to start to move forward really quickly. There's movement happening. Now, with the Chariot card signifying Cancer, there's a lot of focus on the home. Okay, now some of you are going to be working from home, spending more time at home. For someone, you've been really dreaming and wanting to work from home, having your own business at home or something like this, but there's a focus on feeling happy at home. Some of you are moving home, moving to another home, but I'm hearing happy home. So you're feeling happy at home, happy with how things are going at home, or you're moving to your desired home. But either way, in this next chapter of your life, you're going to be feeling really comfortable, Group number 2. So you're feeling comfortable, and it's because you're prioritizing your own self-care. You're prioritizing your needs. What do I need? What feels good for my heart? What is serving my highest good? What will serve my highest good? So you're putting yourself first in this next chapter of your life. You're pouring into yourself. You're nourishing yourself, because Chariot, Cancer is also that mother energy. So you're being a mother to yourself. I see someone healing a mother wound. Others of you could be spending more time with your mother. You could be becoming a mother if that's what you're wanting. Stepchildren are significant to someone. Someone may have stepchildren, or your partner has children, and this is coming into focus here in this next chapter. Some of you are going to be starting a family of your own. I'm seeing someone building a home, so creating a home with someone. You could be moving in with your partner. Others of you, are simply moving home. So like I said, moving to another home, changing your home, renovating the home. But home is really coming into focus, and your heart feels really happy, safe, and content in this next chapter of your life. So it's a very loving chapter that you're stepping into. It feels very heart-centered. It feels very aligned with what is right for your heart. But I can really see that if you've been waiting for something, you've been really wanting something to come in, and it's been taking long, you're going to see movement in that area. And it's like night and day. It's like it goes from nothing happening or things being really slow to things suddenly picking up, to things really moving forward with the quickness. And I'm hearing there's a season for everything, Group 2. So there are those slow seasons we go through. There's a season for stillness, a season for movement. There's a season to be high and a season to be low. And that contrast, that beautiful contrast that we deal with, is all a part of the ebb and flow of life. It all makes up the masterpiece, the magical painting that is this life, this human experience. So it's all to be embraced. And I'm hearing life is not a race. Some of you feel behind, or you feel like, you thought you'd be further ahead by now in life, or something like that. And the universe wants you to honor your own process, to honor your own timing, and to also honor divine timing. Everything has its time, Group 2. Everything has its time. But this next chapter of your life, you are putting yourself first, and you're prioritizing your needs. I'm also seeing there's this protective energy coming through as well. You're going to be feeling very protected, very safe and secure. So for those of you that are getting into a relationship, this feels like a very safe and secure relationship. This is someone that has that stable energy. This is somebody who you really feel that you can trust, someone that you trust to kind of take care of your heart is what I'm seeing here. Now, for others of you who are not interested in relationship at all, it's really a case of you just taking care of your own heart is what I can see. Pouring into yourself, nourishing yourself, mothering yourself, being a partner to yourself. But I know I'm saying self a lot, but that's what the focus is on, group 2. Many of you always put others ahead of you, or you just feel left behind or neglected. Something else is coming in. I'm seeing, so for those of you that are like that, I'm seeing you coming across a friend or a partner or someone that's coming into your life, or someone that is in your life. They're going to be really pouring back into you in the way that you need. So you're going to be feeling really poured into, really valued and really loved in this next chapter of your life, group number 2. And I'm really seeing that it's all going to be really happening like this, because you're going to start putting yourself first, and then this will be reflected outward in your outer reality, and other people begin to kind of treat you in that way too. It's just what I'm seeing here. Now let's take a look at your other card. Oh, we have the Fool. Yeah, some of you have a new beginning and love happening. Now, for those of you in existing relationships, there's just this turning point in your relationship. There's this new phase that your relationship is stepping into. New phase, new cycle. Like the relationship is entering its next cycle. Now, for those of you who are happily single, I'm seeing you stepping into this season where you're going to be having a new kind of relationship with yourself. So the relationship that you have with your own self is entering its next cycle, its next season. But this is a brand new beginning. It feels very light. You're heading into this chapter of life where things feel lighter. Things feel more aligned with what your heart truly desires and wants. Let's see what else is coming through here. Tell me more about the next chapter of group 2's life. Some of you, I'm seeing someone like packing up, going somewhere. Someone could be going backpacking or traveling the world, taking quite a long trip or taking some time off work. And in this next chapter, group 2, you're finding a home within yourself. Let's lean into this now. This feels powerful. You're embracing the home that dwells within you. So you're really diving into your own inner sanctuary. And you're really coming to the understanding that this is my home. This will always be my home. My vessel is my home. And you're just finding peace with the home within your own self. Feeling safe and secure within yourself. Yeah, these are powerful energies, group 2. And there's also this vibe of, I don't care what anyone else thinks about what I'm doing. I'm just focusing more on what I want to do, what feels right for me. So for those of you who have children, I'm seeing you kind of, it's like you're seeing the distinction between you, the mother, and you, the person outside of being a mother. I hope that makes sense. It's like you're centering yourself in some kind of way, and you are realizing that, yes, there are people that I need to take care of or that I want to take care of, but I must also take care of myself. So that is really coming into focus here. Self-care, looking after yourself, nourishing yourself. I'm seeing you taking yourself on these dates, going to the spa, doing these nice things for yourself. That's really coming into focus, super strong. Yeah, someone is definitely finding a new home though, with the Chariot plus the Fool. It's like a new home, a new beginning at home, changes with the home, so the home feels like or seems like a new place. Yeah, but things are turning around. There's movement. You're taking action, you're taking the initiative. And you're feeling really strong. See how strong these horses are. You're feeling strong. You're putting one foot in front of the other. Some of you have been feeling like nothing is happening, nothing is changing, or feeling as though you're just not sure where to go next, what to do next, feeling confused, feeling like nobody sees you, nobody appreciates you, but you're going to be feeling a lot more appreciated in this next chapter by your own self and by others. I'm also seeing you advocating for yourself. So being vocal about what it is you need to your partner, to those around you, to your friends and family members. You're speaking up. It's like you're also finding your voice. You're speaking up. You're setting boundaries. This feels like a really a key time for you, Group 2. It feels like a turning point. You're going to feel like you are becoming a new you, the new you. You're going to feel unrecognizable to yourself, I can see as well. And you're taking a leap of faith. Yeah, you're trying something new. You're doing things in a new way, in a different way. Taking a leap of faith. Moving forward with faith. You're letting faith lead the way. So rather than focusing on fear, I'm hearing from fear to faith. So faith will be leading the way, as opposed to fear and thinking about what could happen, what if this happens, and what if I fail? I'm picking up on this fear of failure. But I'm hearing just do it. You're going to just do it. So yeah, you're also facing some kind of fear in this next chapter of your life, Group 2. Facing a fear. A fear of being out there, a fear of being seen, a fear of being open about what it is you want. A fear of being honest with yourself or others, perhaps. A fear of change. A fear of the new. But you're leaning into that fear. See, look at the Fool here. You're leaning into that fear. And you're leaping off this cliff. And you're trusting that you will be caught. You're trusting that you will land on your feet. You're also going to feel like you've landed on your feet in this next chapter, Group 2. This next chapter of your life is going to allow you to believe in the power of miracles again. You're going to believe and see that miracles are real, that they are very, very real. I see you experiencing some kind of miracle, some kind of moment where you feel like it's like a moment that restores your faith in life, your faith in everything around you. Yeah, I'm hearing that song now by. Yeah, that song, Faith. Yeah, oh my gosh. And you're going to have more energy as well. And I feel that this is because you're going to be feeling more well rested. Some of you are going to find yourselves finding more of a balance between work and rest, between home and work. Okay, that's definitely the case for some of you. But balance will be found. Balance will be restored. Let's see what else is coming through with these cards. The next chapter. I just heard sunsets and stars. Yeah, you could be going somewhere brand new, like a country that you've not been to before. A country where nobody really looks like you. That's a specific message. Yeah, some of you are leaving the comfort zone, actually. Leaving the comfort zone of your home, of your hometown. But you're finding your home. So once again, this can be just finding your home within your own self. Finding your actual literal home somewhere. Others of you, you feel like you don't belong in your home country, the place where you was born. And you've always felt like, I'm meant to be somewhere else. You're finding your forever home. You're finding a place where you call home, where you can call home, a place where you would want to settle down and make some roots. Others of you are kind of moving somewhere with a partner or traveling with a partner. Yeah, something about the partner is coming through and the traveling, moving thing. Yeah, someone could be in a long distance relationship as well. Closing the gap between the distance, visiting them. Others of you are visiting some kind of friend or family member who lives at a distance, or someone is visiting you. Yeah, I'm seeing a plane now. A plane and a train. Now this train actually feels very symbolic. Let's lean into this and sit with this. So it's like Group 2, you've been on a train. And the train, so metaphorically speaking, you've been on a train, okay? And You know when you're on a train and then it just stops. It stops in between stops and the train is just there and it's not moving and no one can get out, because if you get out, you'll be on the rail tracks and that's just dangerous. So you're just on this train waiting for it to move again. And it's like finally this train starts moving and you're just so happy. And then you're able to get off at your stop. So in some kind of way, your train reaches the stop you've been waiting to get off at. So yeah, take that as it applies, but that feels really important to say. You're finding your stop, you're finding your place. You're getting off the train. Others of you have been on a path that doesn't resonate. You've been on this train and you're just like, where the hell is this train taking me? I don't even know where I'm going, or I don't even want to be on this train. But you've been on the train though because you felt like you didn't have any choice. But you did have a choice, because each time the train did stop, you could have got off at any of the stops. But it's like you are finding the power within your own self. You're realizing that, oh, hang on, I am the creator of my reality. I am going to decide to get off this train that I don't want to be on. So others of you, you're kind of like, you're choosing another path. You're going another way. And it feels like a risk, but it feels like a good risk, because you're going to be in that full energy of, okay, this feels new, this feels different, but it feels right. I need to do this. And I don't care who understands it. I just know that this is what my heart is feeling. This is where my heart is leading me to go. And there's also a group of you who are choosing your path. So you've been trying to figure out, oh, should I do this or do that? Should I go here or go there? Should I work in this profession or that profession? Start this business or that business? There's this two energy I'm picking up on, choosing between two different things, feeling confused though, and struggling to make a choice. But you're making a choice in this next chapter. You're choosing your path. You're choosing a path. And you're going to feel like this is the right path. This path very much feels like a brand new beginning, a reset. It feels like coming home to yourself. You're going to be coming home to yourself too in this next chapter of your life. You're going to be, oh yeah, we're getting into it now. You may have felt like you lost your mojo. Yeah, you may have felt like, okay, I don't recognize myself anymore for whatever reason. I've lost my mojo and I don't know who I am anymore, and it doesn't feel good. You're going to get your mojo back, group 2. Isn't that wonderful? So getting your mojo back, getting your confidence back, and you're feeling confident to move forward in the direction that you feel guided to move forward in. So there's also this confidence boost coming into this next chapter, and this confidence boost, it just helps you to move forward. It propels you forward. It allows you to trust in yourself. You're trusting yourself. So again, that word faith, that is your word in this next chapter, your key word, faith. Have faith. Let faith lead the way. This is really the vibe here. It's like no one can stop you. No one can stop you. No one can change your mind. It's like your mind will be made up about something in this next chapter. And that's what you're going to do. Like some of you, it's deciding to work from home, or deciding that you, I don't know, want to be a stay-at-home mom or something. But there's this decision of, I'm doing this and I'm sticking to my guns. This is what I want. This is what I need. This is what my heart needs. This is what my body, mind, and soul needs. So you're really tuning into the needs of your mind, body, and soul in this next chapter. Okay, let's get a closing message. Closing message for group 2. The next chapter of their life. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I was literally just talking about a plane. Oh, I think I need to focus these cards. Yeah, look at this. We need to, okay. I'm in group 2, look. Someone is taking a plane. Someone is getting on a plane and they're going somewhere. So we have 26. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. Okay, and then for the other cards that fell, we have The snake, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. What did I mention? I was talking about this path. Sorry, excuse my creaky floor. And then we have the lion, 16. Harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. Oh my goodness. These messages have been so on point. So there we go, group 2. This is what I have for you. I really hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this lapis lazuli crystal, then this is your reading. Let's take a look and see what will be unfolding in this next chapter of your life. Okay, ooh, we have the Magician. Let's get into it, group 3. So I just heard you're feeling like the one in this next chapter of your life. This is giving Neo vibes from the Matrix. That's the vibe I'm getting. Okay, so we got some little specific messages coming through. You could be someone could be a massage therapist, you could be into Reiki, you could do hands-on healing, reflexology, anything like that. I'm seeing someone that has tattoos, likes to wear bracelets, crystal bracelets. The infinity symbol is also significant as well. But in this next chapter, group 3, you're entering a new portal. You're entering a whole new portal, and you're really working your magic. You're realizing that you have all of the magic at your fingertips. And I'm seeing someone could play video games. Someone could be a gamer. I'm seeing that as well. You're using your hands more in this next chapter. You could be using your hands for healing. Yeah, using your hands to heal yourself or others. But you're using your hands, you're using your mind in a very healing manner. Yeah, there's healing that is going to be taking place in this next chapter. Yeah, you're entering a very healing portal, a portal of healing. Someone could be doing yoga, getting more flexible, working on your flexibility. And this actually feels symbolic. So you're feeling more flexible in this next chapter of your life, group 3. Is what I can see here. It's like you're becoming like water. Yeah, this is giving me like Tai Chi vibes, Kung Fu vibes and stuff. I don't know why. And like Qigong. And I'm seeing a sound bowl as well now. Sound is significant. You could be listening to more healing frequencies in this next chapter, like binaural beats, solfeggios, classical music. You could be learning an instrument, or you could play an instrument. Ooh, someone is learning the piano. Yeah, I'm literally seeing someone's fingertips like playing the piano, or you want to learn the piano. Yeah, these are the vibes that are coming through, but your hands are really significant now. For those into Vedic astrology, you could be Hasta Nakshatra. Okay, so we've got some Virgo energy coming through with the hands. Yeah, you could also be, someone could be like a nail tech, or you're going to be doing your nails more, or you like to get your nails done, acrylics and things like that, or just manicures. But I can't say enough, like the hands are such a focus in your next chapter, group 3. And you're going to be exuding this really healing presence. Now, some of you are healers, and you're going to be, it's like you're putting your healing business out there, or you're going to be working with more clients, or adding to your existing offerings. Yeah, something like that is coming through. But you're very powerful, group 3, and you're going to be feeling super powerful in this next chapter of your life. It's like you're mastering your mind, and I'm seeing chess as well. Chess is significant. I keep tripping over my words. Yeah, someone could be learning chess on Duolingo or elsewhere, or you know how to play chess, you're good at chess. But symbolically speaking, you're going to be moving like a chess player. So you're going to be seeing life as a game of chess. You're moving with strategy. You're doing things with intention. You're moving mindfully. If something doesn't make sense, you're not doing it. If something isn't leading you closer to your desired reality, you're not doing it. So this is you becoming someone who is very mindful of how they're living, how they're being, what they're saying, what they're doing, where they're going. You're really connecting into the subtle energies that permeate the cosmos. Okay, so you're feeling really tuned in, tapped in, powerful. You're seeing beyond the illusion as well in this next chapter. So, I mean, let's be honest. Sometimes we create illusions for ourselves and we put the blindfold on ourselves, But you're removing the blindfold. So, in whatever area you've been choosing to not see what is right there or what is within you, not seeing the truth of a situation or of a thing, it's like you're seeing the truth. The truth is being revealed to you in this next chapter, and it feels like the truth of your own self, of your own power and your own being and your purpose, your life path, but also the truth of what is happening around you and what has been. You're going to be realizing what you need to do, who you are, where you need to go, what you need to do more of, what you need to do less. Okay, let's see your other card now. Oh, look at this. Bathing in your aloneness. Group 3. So this is some of you. Some of you are already hermits and you already do kind of really love your alone time. But others of you, it's a thing where you're going to be finding peace in being alone, embracing those moments, those time periods that you spend alone. And the thing is, there are just certain things we must do alone. Certain epiphanies, certain realizations, they come to us in the darkness, in the abyss. They come to us in the dark when there's no one here. It's just you and the four walls. Just you and those four walls and your thoughts. And that's it. But what I'm seeing is, in this aloneness, there's so much magic to be found. You're realizing that you are magical and powerful all on your own. That will be unfolding in this next chapter. You're stepping into this independent time period. I'm seeing you being and feeling independent, self-sufficient, taking care of your affairs, and feeling like, yes, I've got this, I can do this. So you're going to feel like you have the strength to walk the path that you're walking, or can continue walking the path that you're walking, Group 3. But there's this solo excursion, this solo journey you're taking. It could be symbolically or literally, but there are just things that you will be doing alone. And it leads to great cosmic insights. It leads to great clarity about who you are and about what you can do. Because, there are no distractions there when it's just you. So I'm also seeing you getting rid of distractions in this next chapter, feeling less distracted, feeling more focused, focusing on yourself, focusing on your path, what it is you're here to do, what it is you feel guided to do. You're doing those things. Yeah, you're following your path, you're following your heart. You're becoming the magician. And also in this next chapter, Group 3, you're making the most of the resources that you have. Now, sometimes we may think we're ill-equipped to do certain things, to go to certain places, to offer certain services, but I'm hearing you have exactly what you need to do what you want to do. You can do it now. The only thing stopping you is you. The only thing that could ever stop you is you. Because you're that powerful. But there are no obstacles, not really. They're creations of the mind, very, very elaborate creations of the mind. But there are no obstacles on your path. There are no obstacles. So you're going to be getting this sense that my path is clear. My path is clear, I just have to walk forward. This is the vibe I'm getting. My path is clear. I only need to walk forward. My gifts are here. I only need to use them. My gifts are right here. I just need to use them. The services you want to offer, only you can offer them. The power is in your hands, literally or figuratively. But you have the power. There are people who are waiting for someone just like you to offer the things you're going to offer. And even if it isn't a case of having your own business and offering services, what you have, the magic that you have, the essence of you, group 3, there are people who want to align with someone like you. And they can only find you if you're being you. That's why we must all be ourselves and no one else. You're here to be yourself. You're here to work your magic, to lean into your magic, to embrace your magic, your essence, your gifts, talents, innate abilities. Now let's talk about this. The way that the person is sitting in the pose, so as a yoga teacher, I just can't help but see the yoga pose and everything. And actually, every single position is a yoga pose. Every position is an asana. We call them in yoga asana. Yoga asana. So the way this person is sitting, this is butterfly pose. Right now I'm sitting on the floor, my legs are crossed. However you're sitting, if you're lying down, that's Shavasana, corpse pose. You know, every position, sitting in a chair pose, like every single thing is a pose. And I don't know why I'm saying that. Yoga is significant to somebody, but what I wanted to discuss was this hip opening pose is what he's doing. This is a hip opener. There's a focus on the hips, group number 3. The hips. So we can hold a lot of tension and stress in our hips, and the hips, this is related to the sacral chakra, which is our emotional center. This is where we feel. We hold on to so much emotions there. And there are so many times where a person could do a hip opening pose, especially in yin yoga, which is very slow, and they end up crying because there's trauma that's being released as they're in the pose. Okay, so you're going to be releasing certain trauma in this next chapter, things you've been holding on to, things that have been weighing you down, things that have been holding you back, things that feel heavy, things that just don't feel nice. I see you releasing them in this next chapter, and it could be through yoga, it could be through dance, it could be through playing the piano or playing some other instrument, it could be through chanting, it could be through yoga nidra, I don't know, ecstatic dance, anything, tai chi, qigong, kung fu. I don't know why I keep wanting to say kung fu. Kung fu is significant to somebody, but you're releasing what needs to be released in this next chapter. It's like you're lightening your load and you're realizing, okay, what do I want to carry? What do I want to release? It's like there's this focus on wanting to be really mindful of where one's energy is going, what one is spending their energy on, where they are giving their energy away. It's like you're going to be becoming mindful of energy leaks and things like that. So I see you getting rid of distractions. You're really holding in, focusing on self, focusing on your spirituality, focusing on your occult studies, if that's your thing. But you're focusing on whatever it is you need to be doing, you want to be doing, and it feels like it's very much linked to your life path, your purpose. Okay, but you're feeling focused, you're feeling powerful, you're feeling aligned. Now we've got some numbers coming through: the number 15, the number 7, the number 12, 8, 47, 52, 111, 32. And I'm being led to this book now, The Universe in Your Hand. You're going to feel like you're holding the universe in your hand. You're going to feel like the power of the universe dwells within your hand. Again, the hands are so significant, group 3. I don't know what it is. Comment below because I want to know exactly what is going on with these hands. of yours. You have gifts in your hands. And I'm going to be doing a reading soon. What is it called? Hang on, because I wrote down what I'm going to call it. Yeah, which planet holds the key to your fortune? Okay, definitely check that reading out, group 3. I'm hearing there are some messages there that link to what I'm saying here. Let's get some closing messages. Closing messages for group 3. Oh, Chariot. You get one more. Closing messages for the next chapter of group 3's life. Ooh, celebrations. So, yeah, someone's name begins with C, I'm hearing. Or a name beginning with C is very significant. I'm hearing Carol. Okay, I don't know why we got some names coming through. I'm hearing Carol, Claire, Cara, Connie, Constance, Connor, Cleo, Remy. Okay, those are just some names want to come through. So we have the Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. That's that word again, focused. Yeah, you're feeling strong in this next chapter and you're feeling focused. You're charging ahead towards whatever it is that you want. And yeah, I do feel like it's linked to work for many of you because the number 6 is here, which is the 6th house. 6th house is the house of work. It's that work that we do. So when it comes to your work, yeah, you're feeling really in control. You're feeling really in control of your destiny, and you're feeling, it's like there's a reason to celebrate when it comes to your work, the work that you do. You being celebrated for the work that you do, being celebrated at work, promoted at work, or kind of getting into the kind of work you truly want to do. But you're honoring what you're here to do, whatever that is, group 3. So celebrations, you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Yeah, I see you manifesting a lot as well. I'm getting like instant manifestation vibes from your group 3, and it's going to be so much easier in this alone time you're going to be taking, because in that alone time, it just gives you time to think, time to breathe, and time to see yourself and to like really look into yourself, to dive into your inner realm and to gain clarity from self. So you're going within, you're gaining clarity, and then you're taking action in your outward reality. But you're first getting that guidance, that inner guidance from yourself. It's like you're becoming your own counsel in this next chapter. So this is you trusting yourself much more, leaning into your intuition when it comes to what you should do next, what path you should take, what moves you should make. But with this card here, the way the box is opening, the gift box, you're opening the box where your gifts dwell. You're opening that box, you're sharing your gifts, group 3, and it's a cause for celebration. Yeah, you are sharing your light, sharing your gifts. And you're realizing, yes, I can do this. Maybe like someone felt as though they needed, someone else to do something with them. But you're realizing that you are strong on your own. You can do this on your own. And again, remember, you have the resources you need already. Yeah, it's someone that feels like they don't have enough, or that they don't have what they need to do what they want to do. But I'm hearing, see, here's the thing, group 3, as you walk forward, once you set that intention of, okay, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do, this is where I want to move, and this is going to happen. Your universe has no choice but to submit to that, to give you that. Especially as you don't waver, as you remain steadfast, and as you charge ahead with confidence. Nothing can stop you. Absolutely nothing. So this is a very magical time period that you're stepping into, group 3. You're really seeing that the power is within you, and that it has always been within you. And with the infinity symbol, you're wrapping up old cycles as well. You're leaving the old behind, and you're getting on this chariot, and you're getting it to take you somewhere new. You're going where you really want to go. You're feeling focused. And again, there's this zero-pointed focus that I cannot get away from. It's like nothing can distract you, nothing can stop you, nothing can get in your way. You're locking in. You're locking in. You're zooming in. You're honing in on what you want, on your goal, on your desire, and you're letting your intuition guide the way. You're letting your intuition show you the way. So you're taking counsel from yourself, and you'll also see how the universe speaks to us through others, because there's only one self anyway. So you're realizing that there are messages all around, and you're going to be seeing so many messages from everywhere, from everything. Like, people are going to just say the right things. You're going to be receiving guidance in the craziest ways, but you're going to feel very supported in your endeavors. You're going to feel like you're going to just be receiving all of this confirmation, seeing all of these synchronicities, and they are going to help you to see that, yes, this is what I should be doing. This is the right path. This is the way. But you're ready. Okay, this is what I have for you, Group 3. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in another reading. Bye.